There are bran cakes in the glove compartment. Oh.
From about the middle of September to now has been probably one of the darkest points in my life. And there was nothing in particular that happened. There was no trigger. There was no big tragedy, no death in the family, no lost love, nothing like that. It was just me being trapped in my own head. And that's one of the hardest things that people can go through. And it's just, I don't know. I can't even explain how I was feeling. The thoughts that I had terrified me. They terrified me. They scared me. Things I was thinking about doing, just not good. Nothing was good. It took a long time for me to come out of that funk, and just recently I've finally been able to do it. Here's one thing I've noticed about depression, though. When you have depression, it not only affects you, but it also affects the people around you. And it was interesting to see how people react to you when you are depressed and when you kind of are in this mood, in this state where you really hate yourself and you hate everything around you and you just don't even want to be here anymore. It's amazing how people react so poorly to it, and I don't think it's anybody's fault. It's not anybody's fault that they react poorly to how you're feeling. It's just that it's a very human thing. It's very human to want to keep negative influences away from your life as much as possible. So I think as much as we have internal problems with depression, as much as there are internal issues, there are also external issues that make depression much worse. When you spew out this aura of negativity and hatred like I did, and I did that for, like I said, this whole month I've been like that, and the thing I've noticed is that when you spew that out, you get it right back. People don't look at you in a terribly good light. If you are sad and don't really open up and talk to people and be open and friendly, they won't open up to you either. And it's sad. It's not fair. It shouldn't be like that. But that's just the way the world works. Like I said, I wouldn't blame anybody for trying to kind of keep people like me, people with depression, at arm's length. Because it's hard enough that we have to deal with it, and other people don't want to deal with it either. So yes, society does affect depression. People around you will affect you. If you are already depressed and already not happy with yourself, the fact that people don't talk to you or keep you at arm's length or push you away from their life because they don't want to deal with the depression you're dealing with, that does always make it worse. Just recently, I was able to kind of kick that away from me and open up a little more. And I noticed it was very weird. The day I went to school, yesterday actually, today is Friday right now for me. So yesterday, I was really kind of starting to open up more, and there's a whole, I'll explain it in another vlog, but there's a whole reason why I opened up more to people in general. But I started to be a little less, I would kind of take my depression and just kind of put it behind me for a little bit, kind of get the chip off my shoulder for a second. And it was amazing how many people instantly just responded to me. Even my acquaintances and friends at school, they all started talking to me more, joking around with me more. My teachers, I got along with them a lot better. It was very strange. It was kind of like stepping into a Twilight Zone almost, because you just look around, and it could also just be perception. But when you look around and see everybody around you is just like more accepting of you and happier with you, it's weird because it's not something that you would expect. You're expecting people to, look down on you and not treat you with respect or not even notice you for that matter. So yeah, here's my advice to all of you guys, because I know a lot of you out there are struggling with depression right now, and that's one of the reasons why I do this channel. You guys are why I keep doing what I do. I want to help you as much as I can. Sometimes I make videos to make you laugh. Sometimes I make videos like this to give advice, because we're all kind of struggling and going down the same road. And anytime that I make like this, eureka moment, I instantly go to you guys because I want to share it with you, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. But here's my advice. If you want people to be more accepting of you, you have to be more accepting of yourself first. And that's really hard. I know that's so much easier said than done, because a lot of times it's very hard to accept yourself. It's very hard to make peace with your flaws and fight off the demons. But if you can do it, it's completely worth it. I guarantee you that your life will change in a big, big way. It's like I said, people don't want negativity in their life. Obviously, people suffering with depression don't want the negativity that they feel inside themselves. So why would they expect somebody else to be accepting of that? And of course, there are still your friends and stuff like that who will help you and be accepting of whatever sort of depression or anxiety that you're fighting off. But at the same time, even they want to see you get better, because they all know that you are better than this. I know you're better than this. People with depression, we can do so many things if we just put it all aside and accept ourselves for who we are. Say, this is me. I know I have my flaws, but I also have a bunch of strengths, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that my strengths just completely overpower any weaknesses I have. You have to be strong and proud in yourself. And if you're confident and you know who you are and you know what you're meant to do in this world, then people will treat you the same way that you're treating yourself. So that's pretty much it for my advice. I'll be making a few more vlogs because I do want to touch up on this topic a little more. But until then, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye!